Hi, lovely me. Welcome up. So,
Yeah.
what is your take on the makeup conversation? Is it a requirement? And what do you think of my viral video?
I seen a little bit of it. I didn't watch it all the way. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, because I didn't really need to watch all of it to know what it was about. Yes. Uh, um, to me, personally, for me, I'm gonna say no. Um, this is coming from somebody that wears makeup. I would wear it every day if I could, but makeup do be breaking out my face. But I feel like no. I just feel like everybody has their own little thing, and if you're not a makeup girl, it doesn't mean you're not a high value woman either. And if you do wear makeup, it doesn't mean that you can say you're set at a class other than somebody that don't wear makeup. But as a woman, as a female, we are taught to want to look pretty. We are taught to keep our hair done, our nails did. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we're looking good as far as the face, our skin is clean. That's what we're taught. So you do have some women that's not as girly as a lot. But no, I don't think to wear for you to wear makeup, it makes you just a high value woman either. I'm gonna be completely honest because I got a lot of male friends. And some people, you know what I'm saying, makeup don't work for everybody. You got some men who say females look good in makeup, and when they take it off, they're a whole complete different person. And now they don't want them. You got a lot of people that wear makeup to cover up a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to be saw. So
And what about the girls who have nothing to cover up or don't have blemishes or dark spots and have beautiful skin and wear makeup every day? What about those girls?
that's a plus. When you take that makeup off, you still looking good. That is a plus.
So here we go.
Hair.
Ashley trying to stand up for herself. Ashley, them women really don't exist unless they're in some type of industry, if you will. But there's everyday women. I mean, I don't know if you're single. I don't know. I guess if you're single, you do whatever you want, right?
That's true, but check it out. Shout out to Pink Pill. She already halfway educated on what that makeup does. She said when I put on, it breaks my face out.
Right.
Like, why in the world? So is that a reason why a lot of these sisters be having their face all bumped up like that because of makeup? Because
Yeah, they have have skin problems. See, I've never really had skin problems, even with or without makeup. I've never really had the splotches or the
have you ever eaten like the worst of foods, fast food, chips and stuff? Was that part of your
yeah,
diet?
when I was younger. I mean, but I still never broke out. I never really broke out. I mean, you see makeup now, but I've only ever started wearing makeup when I was 50. So any of the pictures you see on my site or that was before I started wearing makeup. So I only really started wearing makeup in the last year or two since I got on your show really in the last this couple months. So some women need that makeup. Some women need the makeup to emphasize whatever they have to make them a little bit. I'm not taking away from a woman who wears makeup. Ashley's makeup is just too much. Her makeup is way too much. Okay, you really can't see it on Kendra because Kendra probably has lashes on and maybe a little bit of foundation, but Ashley just goes way overboard with what she's doing, and it makes her look more clownish than normal. And
And
a lot of
Ashley,
women
she
don't need it. They don't
she
need it.
comes from that background. I was gonna say, she said in one of these clips that she used to work at, Sephora or one of these places. So
Oh,
Ashley's in that industry. I guess she went
right.
to school for that. So that's up her alley. So I guess she beats herself to the
So
gods.
why wouldn't anybody tell her that that's the wrong look?
well,
Well, she
because
come, huh?
I was gonna
Maybe
say
it ain't. So we're gonna let her cook. It's a lot. It's a lot here.
Oh, I wear makeup. I've worn makeup on my life. I don't have makeup on today, but I wear makeup. It's not very heavy makeup. It's mostly like a tinted moisturizer that's like SPF, but I have mixed skin, so I've always had blemishes growing up, whether I ate healthy or not. And that cleared up like as I grew up. Actually, after I had my son, I didn't have any more issues with that. But then I didn't also want to wear makeup anymore like that, like I had used to. So like I do feel like Ashley is wearing movie makeup and that is a different makeup. But I also think that what we're seeing is a mixture of her beating her face and also throwing a filter on top of it. I think that when we see Kendra, it's good lighting and just her makeup, and she might have a very light filter on, but it's not like changing the dimensions of her face. It might be like a sepia, I forget what it's called, but just like a filter over the whole thing, not just a filter for her face. Like I think Ashley's using like a face tune or something too with that. But it looks very extra HQ. I agree.
I have on what the hell are these called? Just my mind blank.
Lashes.
Yes, I have on lashes and Jesus, I'm blanked.
Lip gloss.
And
Yeah, me too. Like a gloss.
Right, it's a gloss. Right.
Yeah, but you can't even tell that you have on lashes. HQ.
Yeah, these are lashes.
Okay, those look really good.
Right.
Okay.
And I'll say this. I'll say, like you said, Ashley, she beats herself to the gods. Yeah. But, you know, two things is true. You know, as men, we got to understand women will be women. They're going to wear some degree of makeup, stuff like that. They're going to do, you know, they're going to get their nails. Well, I'm saying all women, they're going to get their nails.
Oh, the makeup is beautiful. The makeup is beautiful. It's just like, it's like a lot though. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like,
yeah,
a lot.
She giving cosplay. You know, that's she is. She very much giving cosplay, some like pin-up girl. I don't know, something.
And it does two occasions though. Like I said, me and my wife just got back from vacation, and when we going out to dinner, she's gonna put a little makeup on and whatnot.
Exactly.
That goes with the territory, but she's not waking up in the morning. That's the first thing she's doing. She hardly ever does it unless we're going out or something.
There you go. Yeah, saying my wife, she don't wear makeup really at all. But like we do go out, she put on a little something, and yeah, it's dope. I dig it. You know, that, like I said, that comes with the territory. I would go as far as to say, if you going out and your woman don't put on a little something, shoot, she ain't trying to impress you.
Are we saying men, when men say they don't like makeup, are they saying they don't like makeup like Ashley has on, or they don't mind just regular makeup like I have on?
It's very simple. When it comes to makeup and hair, we don't want an illusion. We don't mind you being enhanced. But like the woman said, when you take that off, you cannot be a whole different person. That's it. That's all.
That part, huh? So here we go. I'm gonna let it keep going. Hit the like button.
You take it off, they're a whole complete different person. And now they don't want them. You got a lot of people that wear makeup to cover up a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to be saw. So.
And what about the girls who have nothing to cover up or don't have blemishes or dark spots and have beautiful skin and wear makeup every day? What about those girls?
That's a plus. When you take that makeup off, you still looking good. That is a plus. Absolutely. But I don't think makeup works for everybody, because I've seen people who wear makeup and have taken their makeup off and do not look the same at all. I think it should be a fine line between wearing makeup and looking completely different than what your natural face look like.
Absolutely. I would say anyone who puts on makeup looks completely different. I don't care how no makeup it looks. I don't care how natural it looks. If you're putting foundation on, not just lashes and gloss, but we saying foundation, concealer, even if you do it lightly, let's say you're not even doing it heavy, your face will still look different versus the before.
Yeah. But it's also not changing features and different things about you. But I do feel like makeup enhances women. It enhances a lot of things. So I think makeup is actually really good for a lot of women.
Do you think there's certain settings you would wear makeup in versus others, or you just don't wear it at all?
No, I'm wearing makeup anywhere I go. Makeup is a must for me. I love makeup. I love playing in makeup. When I go out, I'm wearing makeup. Now, when I'm in a house, no, I'm not going to just put on makeup to sit in the house. But if I got somewhere to go, I'm putting on makeup. And even right now, I have makeup on. It's light foundation, but it's makeup on because I've been out the house today. I like the way I look. I feel like I'm more alive when I got my makeup on. I look more, I'm ready to do whatever it is I'm ready to do versus coming out the house looking like I'm half asleep. You know, like I think makeup works for a lot of women. I think a lot of women, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, you almost had me fooled. I thought you said you didn't like makeup.
No. I said I don't think makeup is good for women who overdo makeup to where they look completely different. Because I have a lot of male friends, wearing makeup doesn't necessarily give you a high value man, because you have some men that actually like women how they look without the makeup. Because some women do overdo it with the makeup. They really do.
So are these friends that you have, what type of guys are they? Or like what type of men are they?
I have all different.
Do they frequent like galas and charity events and maybe, you know, more events that will require you to be more how do you say, buttoned up, glam, that kind of thing?
No, not all my friends are like that. I have a mixture of friends, but for the majority of it, I don't care whether you a man that's going into charities. A lot of men do not like makeup. And I want to say a lot of makeup, because some women overdo the makeup. I'm not even gonna lie. Some women definitely overdoes the makeup and it doesn't look the same. Like me, I can put on makeup and I can see myself with the makeup on. Like I see this is me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, it's not you. I'm going to say this to everyone. It's not you if you have makeup on. It's still not you. Even if you put the lightest coverage, it's still technically not you.
Uh-oh.
No, it ain't. And I get that. It ain't. But like I'm saying like, to feel like you have to overdo it with the makeup and stuff, you don't. Sometimes you can go outside with a light foundation and, you know what I'm saying, still pull man. If that's what you want to do, if you're not married or, you know what I'm saying, you're single. But
Absolutely.
like when I look at your makeup, the blush, I wouldn't wear as much blush, but I think it's cute on you. I really do. I think the blush is really cute on you. I don't think your makeup is entirely too much. And I feel like when you take your makeup off, I'm not getting a whole new woman. You won't say a whole new person.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Well, you know what? With this makeup, I have no complaints. You know,
And I think
are paid.
some women just, I'm
Hold
sorry.
on. I'm just saying, with my makeup, I have no complaints. My bills are paid. I ain't got to struggle. You know, nice car, nice house, living in the sky. You know, so I guess it helps a little bit for me. And that's not to you, but, you know, I'm just saying.
Oh. Shout out to our dear sister Ashley Dalton over there. Ashley say, look, all right, let's call this what it is. You do what you want. I'm going to do what I want. I'm getting results. Ashley said, I'm getting results in real life. I don't care what you're talking about.
Twinkle, twinkle. What is it?
Hey, twinkle, twinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle. I'm sorry. It's a sprinkle.
Hey, all of it. Drizzle. Hey, Ash said, I hear you and I see you. You can't talk mess to someone that's getting results, and that's the whole energy. I don't care what we think about Ashley. You heard her, and she pulled that card out fast as heck. I tell you what, I'm getting my results. I'm high in the sky. My bills paid. My sugar daddy getting all the sugar he need. I'm good to go.
Why does she feel the need to pull that card out though?
Because
justifying herself because the lady tried to throw shade. I look at you and I see I wouldn't wear that blush. I would never have said that. I wouldn't have did it. But then she felt some type of way.
Right? You wouldn't have did it because you know you'd have got that same result.
Yeah, and she said, I don't care what y'all say. I'm getting the sugar daddy. I'm getting paid. I'm getting the money. I look at her as another sprinkle lady. She's just a little bit more subtle than the sprinkle lady. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bit more refined.
There
like
she
can speak, and her package is a little bit more wrapped up tight, but she is definitely a sprinkle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's really like having a cockfight with this lady. Like, she's, the lady is giving her honest, true opinion, and she's sitting there trying to like do the what do you call it, the order 66 or on her. Like, no, you asked for them to call and tell you what they thought. They think the makeup is too much, and I love that she gave her an example and called out her blush, because it's not even on each side, and it is a bit much. I also worked at Bloomingdale's in the makeup counter. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not a professional makeup artist, but it's a bit much. And I don't think it's her doing it. I think it's her adding that extra, whatever face tune is heightening the brightness of that blush. But
it's the foundation. It's the foundation. Why do women? I guess if you I guess if you need the foundation, I guess I don't know. I just never needed foundation. My skin has always been evenly toned, so I never needed that. I only put lashes on and maybe some lipstick, and I was ready to go, like I am right now. So she has foundation, eyeliner. She has the whole package. Red, orange, everything is everywhere.
And here's the
right?
thing, though.
Red, orange.
Is it safe to say this is an art? So, like I said, she does this for a living, and you know she knows how to do it herself. It's like addict knowing how to make their own product. All right, they always gonna be high. It's just here's what it is.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love this display. Ashley trying to be so polite, but this woman here, she came up for smoke. Anytime these contestants come up and they look away at the camera, they start talking to other people, you in trouble. They come up here to disrespect you, and they start off doing it. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm antsy to hear what else they got to say. I want to hear this go off.
Shout out to Miss Charming to you, says, I wear concealer and mascara and a little eyeshadow on occasion. Foundation makes me feel suffocated.
Okay. Shout out to Miss Charming to you.
Me too. It's like too much on. It's like a mask. Yeah. Like it can be a lot.
And she come back, says, my husband likes the natural look. And that's what I would say. As far as single women out here wearing makeup, I mean, it's a double standard. Married women, they got a whole different set of rules. They got to negotiate with their husband. As a single woman, you have to negotiate with the entire dating market. You ain't just negotiating with one man about this. You negotiate with the whole market that fluctuates. Everybody doesn't feel the same about it. Most people really don't like it. And you try to negotiate with all these people.
See that? Very well said. But when you got your husband, you don't got to worry about what that ninja care about. And you good. Easy, done and done.
Right. And I think some people just feel a type of way, because for me, it's like the same thing. And I don't want to change subject, but it's kind of like the same thing for me. When I see females getting online, like TikTok or just on social media, period, and they do 304 work or 305, whichever one. I hate that females get on here and they want to push that on so many females and make it seem like, oh, you can't have the same lifestyle as me if you gonna say and get it the same way, or I'm better than you because I'm getting it this type of way. And I think that's where we need to kind of cut it at when we're explaining one thing. We don't have to kind of compare it to something else as it not being as best as this one.
What made you bring up 304? Like what made you bring up 304?
Because it's kind of like the same thing. You feel like because you feel like when a female wear makeup and a person that don't wear makeup, they're not in the same class. It's basically what people got that message from. So I'm saying that's kind of like the same thing of females who get online and make you feel like because you're not doing something that you're going the wrong way.
Okay, for the record, let me just put this out there.
Or did I not put that right? Maybe I shouldn't use that as an example.
No shade to the girls who have to feed their kids and maybe they have no other way. So they have to do certain things and be a quote unquote 304. But let's be crystal clear. I have 2 degrees.
No, I think that's why I said that. I'm not calling you a 304.
Okay, no. I want to set the record straight.
Oh no, I'm not calling you that. No. Okay. You don't give me none of that.
Let's be crystal clear, baby.
No, that's not what I was giving. I was giving an example for the other women who get up here. And basically what I'm just trying to say is when you talk about makeup, you don't, where a lot of people is, I don't care because I wear makeup. So it can't offend me. But I'm just trying to speak from a different perspective of somebody who don't wear makeup. I think where they're kind of feeling some type of way about, or even stitching your videos, is that you don't have to, because I wear makeup, I don't have to tell the next woman, hey, if you wear makeup too, you can get high value men, you can get this, you can get that, because that's not really true. I know plenty of females who don't wear makeup and have high value men, and they're high value themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where certain people are like kind of feeling the type of ways, like you comparing the two, because you feel like, oh, I wear makeup, you don't. I got the best of the best. You know what I'm saying?
But I think 2 things can be true at once, right? I think there are exceptions. There are girls out in the world who maybe got the guy with no makeup. I'm not saying that's not true. But if we're being honest and we're looking at the majority, if you go out, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with your bare face, but if you go out with your bare face to a really nice upscale restaurant versus you don't go with, not done up. I'm not saying a caked up face. I'm not saying a full face. But makeup, having your hair done, having a heel on, and having a dress on, you're going to get 2 different results because we live in a superficial world.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So here we go. Her and Ashley, Ashley gonna defend herself. Y'all ain't gonna come for her,
Shots
HQ.
fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. And she ran behind the barn like she didn't shoot no gun. That's what she was trying to do. Run behind the barn after you took shots. That's what you did. You see, she backed up real quick when Ashley was like, hold up. I got 2 degrees. She knew she was coming for her. She ran behind that barn after she did them 2-3 shots. Right? Tell me I'm lying. She knew what she was doing. She knows she was taking shots at Ashley. She was.
Now, at the same time, to be fair, all right, she definitely took shots. Them was fairly direct shots. But Ashley kind of brought that into the room where her pushback on the sister. She said whenever she said she didn't too much care for Ashley's makeup, but she also said it looked nice on Ashley. And Ashley said, "Don't worry about me. I'm getting my desired result. My stuff paid for." And that sounded very 304-ish. My bills are paid. You see because how she sounded was saying, the way I look keeps my bills paid. The way I look, you know what I'm saying, brings in my resources. And she ain't no movie star. So how is she bringing in these resources via her look? She ain't no runway model. So it was, could
and
be.
That's why she said it. That's why the young lady said 304, because that's the energy that Ashley gave off. You said, I got my bills paid. I ain't wanting for nothing. How you getting your bills paid and you ain't wanting for nothing if you ain't giving away the snacks for the money?
And Ashley didn't say she wasn't no 304. She did
She
not say.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
She never said she should. If Ashley wanted to really set the record crystal clear straight, she would have said, I'm not a 304. I'm not a sugar baby, never been one, ain't never gonna be one. I guess my bread the honest way. Only thing she says, I got 2 degrees. How many models out here got 1, 2, 3 degrees? Get out my face.
She shouldn't have never said, I get my bills paid. She should have said what you just said. Then it would have shut all the garbage down. But she said, she went the other direction. I get my bills paid. Men pay my bills, regardless of whether my makeup is this, that, and the other. She didn't say men, but it was implied. It was implicit. In the words that she stated, we all thought a man must be paying her bills. She could have took it another way. I make enough money in my regular job that I don't need to worry about getting stuff paid. I pay my own stuff. She could have said that, but she didn't. So now you got to take the consequences of the girl coming at you, calling you a 304. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying Ashley is a 304. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you put it out there.
Hey, that's it.
And we're interpreting it as that.
I'll say this. We're going to cook. We're going to walk through all this. There's a couple more women come up after her. We'll get you in here real quick, Raquel, if I get back into it. What you got?
Yeah, she just keeps on inserting. She's asking the callers for their opinion, and then she's browbeating them with her point of view. What's the point in asking the question if they're not going to be able to come up here and tell you why the hell they've been dragging you all week? So it's like you asked the question. Kevin Samuels didn't care if the guys appreciated him, and his colognes or his suits. He came in, he sat down, he told you, oh, this cost, you know what I mean? But when he was speaking to other men, he never did that to them. He didn't make them feel like because they didn't have on a $3,000 suit jacket that their point of view didn't matter. He would say, okay, I see that you feel this way, but how is that working for you? And that was basically the same thing Ashley's saying in a mean way back by saying, I got 3 degrees, I got my bills paid. Really, how are the results working for you? And if they're working for you, great. Thank you for calling. Let me get the next caller. It doesn't have to be so contentious. You're the one that asked the young ladies to call and tell you why you went viral and why you might be sitting over there feeling some type of way about how you came across to them. I feel like she is definitely giving off those sprinkle vibes, and she's probably not even wanting to or realizing it, but that's why she's getting dragged, because you're sitting up here trying to say that you're better than the sprinkle type, yet you're putting off that same sprinkle energy.
Sprinkle.
Even if you feel different about that, that's just how the world perceives people. That's just the way it is.
I think that's kind of something we kind of putting on people, of why people feel like that. Because I feel like I can go out to dinner and I can wear my heels and I can look good without my makeup and my hair done, and I'm still going to attract the same man because I am a beautiful woman with or without makeup. And I feel like a lot of women should not feel like you're just beautiful with makeup on.
I said makeup, hair, dress, heels. I said the whole thing.
Yeah, and I'm saying the whole thing without the makeup, and I'm still attract the same man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. And let me, if you know, I'm asking this respectfully. Do you date high value men right now?
My man, my husband just walked in the house, and yes, I have a high value man that makes 6 figures. Doesn't care for the makeup at all. Most men who like the way you look, they don't care for the makeup. If you got that person, some female can look good. Makeup, hair, nails, outfit, banking, and got horrible personalities.
Hold up.
That does not mean because you look a certain type of way, you're going to attract that certain type of man.
There are
You're not-
girls who look like
Smoke.
Okay, there's a lot going on.
Ashley invited this smoke. How you gonna invite this smoke and got thin skin?
I smell cap. I can't. Hold up. This woman on the right been talking this whole time as if she was single. She like,
yeah, that's right.
I don't wish. What married woman gonna sit? She said her husband right there. What married woman gonna sit next to their husband? Talking about I go out here and pull a man. Talking about pulling men in any context. I get these men. What the finnuck is you talking about?
I thought she was single too. And then she said, "Oh, I got a husband right here." I was like, "Wow. How you sitting there talking like that and you got a husband right there?" Wow.
That's all I got. Trigger. I'm like, whoa, now you married? Like you were up here representing your husband. The terrible representation. Terrible.
nice and have great personalities.
And
So
baby, you got it all. You got it. But just wearing makeup ain't gonna get you a high value man at all.
Okay. All right.
I'm just being completely honest. It's not.
No, that's fair. You said you have a high value man.
So it's the outside, because anybody can really get a man. That's really not hard. I feel like any woman can really get a man, and even man with money.
Right, but you want a certain kind of man, and it's just not the money. I don't want to just put it on the money. It's the lifestyle, right? So where you like to go, who do you like to associate? What type of places you like to frequent? So I can't say it's just because you have money. It's the lifestyle. That's what people want to date, not just a man who has money in his account.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely get that. But yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
So when we think high value man, I don't want to just put it on, he has $1 million in his bank account, because it can be a guy who's scamming. It can be a guy who's robbing the bank and he's a millionaire. It can be a man who's taking, going house to house and robbing homes and he's a millionaire. So I don't want to just say it's a money thing. I want to say it's a lifestyle thing.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, darling. Welcome up. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, you as well. I had to hop in because I'm enjoying this conversation so much. But I wanted to just share my 2 cents, both from a personal perspective and a professional. So from personal, I'm married to what people on here would call high man, very successful, provides a beautiful life.
The blended gap. Hold on. You're cutting in and out. You're lagging a little bit.
Is that better?
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Alrighty. Okay.
Hopefully this is better.
Yeah.
All right. So he provides a beautiful life for me. We get to travel the world, live in a beautiful home, go shopping. We're very connected spiritually. And I can tell you for a fact that I would never have gotten my husband, regardless of how sweet I am, how intelligent I am. if I didn't look a certain way, right? If I didn't take care of myself, if I didn't present myself in a certain way. I think a lot of women here also, they live in very competitive cities. I lived in Los Angeles, California. That's where we met. And, you know, he was in Hollywood. He was surrounded by models and just gorgeous women. And of course, it's not just about looks, but if I didn't look a certain way, I wouldn't have gotten him. That's an unfortunate reality. So that's from personal. And then professional, there have been so many studies where if you are attractive or you present yourself a certain way, you're automatically deemed.
First of all, Becky, you ain't black. You don't know about our struggle. You weren't in Jim Crow. What you know? You ain't married to no black man. You ain't been through what I've been through, Becky. What you know about the struggle? How you gonna come on the black internet talk about the struggle? What you know, Becky?
She's a 5 at best. She's one of those people that need makeup. So she's one of those females that need makeup, because you take that makeup up, she's what you call a plain Jane.
Listen,
and a plain Jane always needs makeup. So she's one of those.
Tell you what, I bet you her man making that bread. You see that background.
Yeah, but the white men marry the ugly women sometimes too. So
that's true. But forget that. You know me, I'll be background stupid. Shout out to that background. I like that library. Smell like oak
money.
And mahogany in there.
Smell like money.
I was gonna say mahogany.
What my man Ron Burgundy say? Smell like leather bound books and mahogany.
So she go up there. I had to tap into my inner tyranny for a minute. That's all.
That's it. And you know that's what they go say. Why she up here? But Becky, no. They talking about makeup. All right.
I know Becky didn't come on here trying to roast, did she?
No, they don't know yet. But she got pushed back. She's saying Ashley.
She got pushed back. Okay.
Yeah, she telling Ashley she would not have met her man, would not have had a chance with her high value man out there in Hollywood if she wasn't made up.
Oh,
wasn't now. And then we got to get into it. What was you beat to the gods, or did you just have on some light makeup, just some enhancements? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not authorized to.
She got on foundation. She got on lipstick. She got her eyebrows tinted. Maybe some. She got on mascara. She's made up to the full tilt. She's there.
But I say this, y'all saying, why did he marry her? And we talked about this. All right, shoot. A lot of these men today, especially today, you may want to go down in superficial looks for cooperation, fitness, and femininity. So maybe she ain't no model, but he like, shoot, she also ain't coming across like no 304 either. Like, come on. So
is there degrees in which your meat get hard?
What?
Is there degrees in which a man's meat get hard? Like the meat gets really, really hard for the number 7, and then the meat.
No, man got no control.
5.
You got no control over that.
Oh,
the meat,
okay.
The meat got a mind of its own.
So I'm saying, then let's continue. I'm just.
There we go.
To be more competent. People will pay you more money. Your salary will increase. People will respect you more. As well as for women, especially, it has been proven that it is more valuable for a woman to lose weight than to get a master's degree. There have been so many studies that have replicated this over time. And I'm not saying that that's a great thing. That's just the reality of the world that we live in. So I don't know what else to say other than, yes, how you present yourself really does matter. And for me, I'm always going to present myself the best I can. Even today, I'm very casual, but I always want to show up with makeup on, with my hair brushed, smelling good, and looking good.
You represent well. You look beautiful, darling. As always, thank you for coming up and sharing. This will be going up.
Looking forward to it.
Bye, darling. Thank you for coming up. Thank you, darling. Thank you for coming up. She says she dates a high value man, and from the background, I can tell, honey. Okay. The study. Let me go get the ladder so I can get that book way up yonder. She said if she didn't have herself put together, then not saying she's not a great woman. She's not a great woman, but maybe she would have never attracted that man at that time and at that place.
I told you. I knew Ashley was gonna be, impressed by that background because she all about her bread.
So here we go. They come in all shapes and fashions. Hit the like button.
Oh,